Woohoo! Hi, you guys. Hi, hi, hi. I have really missed you. Geez, well, Ava, how long has it been since the last one?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks? Geez.
Yep, 21 days.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, you guys, even though, this is a hobby, you guys know that, right? But lately I've just to be honest, I've just been feeling like, I don't know, how do I explain it? I've been feeling like I kind of need some space, and because I was starting to lose control, and I just needed to escape.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Mad Camper. I'm Ava. Hey, Jim. What are you doing?
I'm getting ready to go out and mow.
But that's not on your list.
I know, but it's got to get done, right?
Well, okay. Whatever.
Let's do some more silliness. Sign language for I got to do that over. Do it over. Hi. I got to do this over. Do it over. I should be doing something else rather than this. Not sure why I'm slurring. I got to do that over again. Jeez. Okay, you guys, I haven't. Oh, wait, I got to do that over. Wait, I got to do that over. Okay, you try doing a video. Words are difficult. Okay, so you guys, this might be the most wacky. This video, I don't know. I don't know where we're going to go with this video, but I'm going to do the best I can. All right. So,
Jim,
yeah, Ava.
who was that other gal?
Oh, the gal that introduced the video this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's kind of the new Ava, kind of.
What?
Well, I mean, not really the new Ava.
Is she going to replace me?
No, you're not being replaced. You know why? Because she was expensive. She was like, I don't know, 30, $34, $35 to do that one short clip, whereas, Ava, you're like, I don't know, you're like $60 for the year. So,
Okay, I resemble that.
well, see, you resemble that. Okay. Well, see, you get what you pay for. I mean, the other one was expensive, but you're you're good enough for what we do around here. Okay.
Whatever.
All right. You're still my number one Ava. Okay. Just don't worry about it.
I'll try not to.
Okay, you guys, you know me. I've got tons of content that I'm way behind on because wacky stuff happens all the time around here. Right? Well, let's get into it, shall we? Okay, let's go. Okay, so I had to go and throw a sweatshirt on because it's yeah, it's a little nippy in here. I need to fire the furnace up. It's getting to that time of year, right? Tobias left a comment. How's the weather down there? It's starting to freeze at night in Winnipeg. So yeah, there's definitely a nip in the air, which is why I took 3 days off of work, you guys. I took 3 days vacation just to get stuff done, in the backyard and in the garage, like busting up my my love seat, throwing it on the fire. And Kenneth said, you burned your love seat? You mean you set it afire with flames and all that? Jim, you live in the city, right? Well, and I responded to Kenneth, but yeah, I'm kind of in a suburb. Technically, I'm in North St. Paul, which, if you're not familiar, it's just a little bit north of St. Paul. It's complicated, but no, I've got a big fire pit in the backyard. So I told you guys before, I have this crazy project putting the pleather on my laser and cutting out the backsplash for my camper. Well, so Kenneth is all concerned that I'm like, creating toxic fumes that are going to go over to, I don't know, I can't remember where you are, Kenneth, Minneapolis. That's, no, my toxic fumes are not going to go over to Minneapolis. But no, I drug what was left of the love seat. I cut most of the weird stuff off, and drug it over to the fire pit and set that thing on fire. And you guys, I kind of, I kind of feel guilty about it, but kind of not. But it's kind of like I'm in the garage going through stuff, right? Well, I found these two great, big, heavy, solid oak end tables. Well, yes, I could have taken my two-wheel dolly and brought him out to the curb and put a thing on, Facebook Marketplace or next door, curb alert, free end tables. And, but then it's like, I don't know. Does that make me a bad person to drag those things out into the fire pit? And like, I don't know. And, no, I did not do a hot dog over my, over my end tables, but I just want to get rid of stuff. So yeah, the couch is next. That great big thing, take off all the fake leather off of it, and I'm going to make notebooks out of it. That's another thing I haven't told you about. The covers for, well, I'll explain it later. Let's keep going. Okay, so you guys, I put a post out there a while back, and I just said, you know what? I'm starting to really dig in and start getting stuff done around here, getting rid of stuff and like downsizing, dragging stuff out to the fire pit. Well, and for me, it's like, well, Leslie said, I'm so proud of you. The hardest part is getting started with downsizing a 3-bedroom house, living here alone with all my crazy hobbies and stuff, right? My 2 spare bedrooms are full of stuff. Well, I started tearing into that. And you know what? You guys, once you get started on this downsizing, and I replied to someone and I said, you know what? For me, it's kind of like a game now. My garbage container on the curb every week is huge. Like it's the biggest container they have. Well, the game is that thing has to be full every week, and the heavier the better. I peek out my drapes in the living room right here, and I watch the garbage truck pick that thing up, and it's like, it's like, yes. But once you start on this project, for me, it's like it's almost addicting. It's like it's getting to be like easier and easier. And some of the stuff is really, really sentimental, right? Memories with stuff, but it's like it's not going to go in the camper. It's either too heavy or too big or whatever. Photos, you can scan them or take a picture with your phone or whatever, and so it's digital. But some stuff like framed pictures and stuff, I don't know. There's a lot of sentimental stuff that my kids are not going to want. The that toy sitting on top of the solar panels, that what would you call it? A wrecker, a truck, what's it called? The well, I found a toy that I was playing with when I was like 6 or something. So it's over 50 years old. Well, I don't know. Are my kids going to want my old toys? I've got a great big collection of like Hot Wheels. They're old. They're over 50 years old. I don't know if they're worth anything on eBay. I don't know. But once you start getting rid of stuff, you guys, it's like, for me, I'm just saying, it just gets easier and easier. It's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, no. Right? Has anyone gone through like a big downsizing project? Let me know in the comments. I'd be curious. How did it go? Did you really struggle with some of the really nostalgic, sentimental things? I don't know. I showed you way, way, way back when I first started the channel. I won grand champion in the elementary school. This was second grade. I won grand champion in our arts and science fair. I didn't know what I was doing. The teacher gave me some chalk and I just started drawing this thing and I drew a rainbow and I talked about it before. Purple ribbon, and the teacher actually typed out on an actual typewriter. Do you guys remember those? But she actually did the caption for this chalk drawing that I did. The car has stopped at the stoplight. Its headlights are on because it was raining, and now there's a rainbow. So that was the caption. I can't remember. I can't believe I remember that. But it's like, and the frame was built out of old barn wood that my dad did from my grandma and grandpa's barn. So this very nostalgic thing, I've moved that thing every time I've moved during my life, right? Jeez. Since second grade, it's come with me. But then it was finally like, I took a photo of it, a couple, 3 or 4 photos to make sure one of them turned out. It went in the garbage. It's landfill. I mean, that thing was like precious to me because I'll never forget it. This is getting too long, but I got to tell you this. I'm in second grade, right? Well, they had all the science projects and all the artwork in the gymnasium. And I walk in there and I'm looking for my stupid thing. It was just back then, it was just a piece of paper with the teacher's caption on it. And I saw it on the wall with a purple ribbon. And I'm like, what? I was like, all I did, I sat at the table and did this drawing and, so anyway. Okay, let me interrupt just for a second. I just thought of something. There is some psychology behind what I'm saying. I just thought of it. But when we share something very nostalgic and very important, our past or whatever, when we share something with someone else, then it's easier to get rid of it because you've kind of passed on the story. So I just thought of it while I was doing editing just now, but I'm sharing my story with you guys, which makes it easier for me to like let go of something, right? Does that make sense? I don't know. I just thought of it. Okay. Getting to be too long, but yeah, downsizing is a lot easier. And Michele said, because I'm explaining the downsizing, right? And she said, I totally understand. Can't wait to see your new studio because I made a comment how things are going to look different around here. Well, yeah, I've been disassembling my whole big solar power project. So, kind of getting that organized and all the solar panels. I've made room in another bedroom now. So, these solar panels are going to go in a bedroom. I don't want to put them in the garage because I don't want them to freeze and thaw and freeze and thaw. Anyway, wow, this is going to be too long. All right, let's keep going. Well, okay, let me stop. Um, Michele, Purple Phoenix, she's been with me for a long time. And Michele, if you don't know, if you're new here, Michele is currently struggling with lung cancer. It's a bad, bad deal. And right now she's having trouble breathing. And she's not sure if it's a cold or what's going on, but they gave her some meds and stuff. And so I responded to her comment. But you guys, some of us are suffering. Some of the Mad Pack are suffering. So I'll leave a link to Michele's channel, you guys. If you get bored with me, please go and visit Michele's channel and give her some encouragement because she's really struggling. I know. You know what, you guys? I know a handful of you are really struggling right now. And I haven't heard from a handful of you that are going through chemo. And Ronald, how's it going? And, I could list, a handful of people that are going through stuff. I've been through stuff. Okay. I came out on the other side. I'm a survivor, right? I haven't used this in a while, but so stop it. Okay. Yeah, pancreatic cancer, if you don't know. But so my point is, those of you that are going through stuff right now, if you have not left an update for us, if you want to, I don't want to put any more pressure on you guys, but if you have an update, please let us know. Leave a comment here on this video. Let us know how you're doing, all right? Because I do think about you guys. Remembering what I went through, I'm still with you guys, and I do wonder how people are doing, all right? So please, if you want to, no pressure, but let us know how it's going, how many chemos you have left, or the recent results of your CT scan or whatever. My last one came out just fine, so I'm in full remission. So that's why I'm in a good mood. That's why I'm so goofy, all right? Providing entertainment for you guys, all right? Hopefully, taking your mind off of, what you're going through. And I'll never forget it. Somebody said, Jim, I look forward to your videos all the time because they distract me from what I'm currently going through. All right. So yeah, this turned out, I might cut it off, you guys. And you know me, I have just a ton of stuff that I want to share with you because crazy stuff happens all the time. But I might cut this off, kind of on a serious note, but that's okay. I know some of you are suffering, and I get that. And it's not lost on me, you guys, that some of you are going through stuff. So, yeah, just leave an update if you want to. And yeah, I will respond. I try to respond to every single comment. All right. Sometimes I'll just do hearts on everybody, just so you know that I've read your comment and I appreciate it. Then maybe a couple days later, I'll go back and reply, when I have time, when I'm not putting out fires in my backyard that have spread to the neighbor's house. So, all right, you guys, I got to go. Hope you're having a good day. Have a good day, all right? It's been a while since I've used my Australian accent. So, this was fun. I missed you guys, seriously. So, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. All right. Okay. Bye. Thank you.